Hey everybody out there on YouTube. Just want to give a quick thank you for all of your overwhelming responses to the question and answers, and I'm going to do the best that I can to answer all your questions. I mean, I'm just telling you what I know from experience, so hopefully that's enough. And if you hear my dog barking, it's because, well, she's after a squirrel, and I'm about ready to choke her. Okay, question 1 comes from Rachel. How important is keeping a journal? Well, really, it is important during the beginning, before your surgery, and really after your surgery. When you think you're not progressing much, you can always reflect back on your journal to see, what type of mood you were in before you had your surgery and after. So I really think that having a journal helps out. Question number 2 comes from Ashley. I'm 2 weeks post-op and have pain where my tube was. Is that normal? Absolutely. You're going to have pain where they had your drain tube probably for about a month, maybe a month and a half. It'll get a little bit better every day. Just, do some like crunches while you're sitting in your chair, just bending over, back and forth. And that should help, tighten up the stomach muscles, and it'll actually help heal you faster. And also, by having your protein will help you heal faster. So, just remember that, and you'll be all right. Question 3 comes from Crystal. Do you ever crave sweets? Okay. Before my surgery, I would have a Reese's peanut butter cup every day. The day I woke up after my surgery, I never craved another sweet again. And to this day, I've not ate anything with sugar in it. So, but everybody's different. To me, I just had the mindset I was not going to eat anything sweet. Question number 4 comes from Brinley. Have you had any hair loss? Unfortunately, yes. But the way I see it is, I have a lot of hair, so it's not going to hurt me to lose a little bit. It's not really bad. I mean, it's noticeable, but just to me, not to anyone else. Question number 5 comes from Angela. What vitamins do you take? Well, Angela, I take just Flintstone's chewable with iron. That's basically it. And then I take my B12 shot every month from my regular doctor. So you gotta make sure you keep the B12 because your body doesn't, it doesn't make that vitamin in your system anymore. I guess I don't know the answer to that, but definitely do your vitamins. And Citrical, they make a gummy, and that's pretty good. So you might want to try that one. Question 6 comes from Sarah. Is there a certain food you can't eat? Yes. Ketchup. Believe it or not, I cannot eat ketchup. It makes my stomach hurt. It gives me heartburn. It just makes me feel nauseated. So I try to stay away from ketchup as much as I can. So that's pretty much it. Question 7 comes from James. How much have you lost? Well, James, I have lost 116 pounds. Today is February the 7th, 2014, which makes me 8 months and 2 days post-op. Question 8 comes from Heather. What was your start and current weight? Okay, my start weight was 277. My current weight, last time I checked, I was down in the 150s, high 50s, low 60s. So that's about where I stand. Question 9 comes from Jordan. Why do I have to do the 2-week pre-op diet? Is it that important? Yes, Jordan, the pre-op diet, even though it's harsh as it is, and you will feel like you're starving to death, you're going to have mood swings, irritable, just even headaches, it is very important because it shrinks, actually, your liver, and it gives your surgeon more room to operate when he's in there. So, I mean, if you've got a, big liver, he's not really got a whole lot of room, and you don't want him to puncture. So, yes, definitely do the pre-op diet. Um, Number 10 comes from Mary. How bad was the pain after the surgery? Mary, I don't know if you've ever had children, but I told my husband that I would rather go through 20 natural childbirths than go through the pain of that surgery again. That's just how I can put it. There's no other way to. It is bad. But it depends, and I have a very high tolerance to pain. So for me to say something hurts, it really hurts. Question 11 comes from Anna. How long after your surgery did you walk? Well, Anna, the night of my surgery, I would say probably about 5 hours after they brought me back into my room, they actually had me up walking. And there was so far that I would have to walk, and this was so that I didn't set up blood clots, and also it helps speed the recovery, just like with anything else. Good question, guys. I'm liking this. 12 comes from Michaela. What is your before and after clothes size? Well, my before, I was in a 22 pants and a 2X shirt. Now I'm in a medium to small Mrs. shirt. And the last pair of pants I had on was a size 12, and they were really baggy on me, so I'm thinking I might be in a 10 by now. So I would say I've lost around 10 pant sizes, somewhere in there. 13 comes from Seth. How long did it take you to get approved? Well, actually, Seth, in March, midways of March 2013, I signed up and I had my surgery June the 5th, 2013, so just shy of 3 months. Mine went by really fast, but I have to give credit to the staff who worked at the doctor's office. They really got the ball rolling and did it all for me. All my paperwork, insurance, everything, so I really didn't have to mess with nothing. 14 comes from Nikki. What did you have to do to qualify? I'm on Medicare and I don't know where to begin. Good question, and I actually wrote that one down because I don't write it down. I'm not going to be able to tell you this. Okay, I actually went to the website, and you can too. It's www.cmcwls.com. The Center for the Treatment of Obesity at Centennial Medical Center did my surgery. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful is all I can say about them. Or you can call them. Their number is 615-342-1231. When I went on their website, I actually filled out some questions and answers that they had, and within 24 hours, someone from the office had contacted me back. So they're pretty fast about getting back. They've got 3 doctors you can choose from. All of them are great doctors. There's Dr. Douglas Olson, Dr. David Dyer, who did my surgery, and Dr. Hugh Houston. Like I said, they'll ask you which doctor. It's your choice. Any of them are great. Next question. Let's see. Alberta. I have to write this one down, Alberta. Of course. And you'll see why. Alberta asks, Cuando usted come, que usted se enferma. That means when you eat, do you get sick? Alberta. No yo solo comer lo que yo sé que puedo. Si usted comer demasiado, su estómago le hará daño y que puede ser peligroso. Basically, I just told her no, I only eat what I know I can eat. If you try to eat too much, it will hurt your stomach, and it can even be dangerous. Muchas gracias, Alberto, por su pregunta. 17 comes from Amanda. Have you ever had dumping syndrome? Yes, I have, Amanda. I have had it twice, and it's not from eating sweets. It's because I did not have enough sweets. My blood sugar had bottomed out because I was literally having no sugar in my diet whatsoever. And my blood sugar got down in the low 50s, which is not normal, and yes, ma'am, it causes dumping syndrome. Dumping syndrome means exactly what it sounds like, guys. You dump, you puke, faint, you get sweaty, fatigued. You will pretty much just feel like you've been beaten up pretty bad, like you're knocking on death's door, but you're not going to die. 18 comes from Janet. How soon after will I see weight loss? Well, Janet, if you've watched my other videos, you'll be able to see on my second I'll take that back. On my first visit back to the doctor's office after my surgery was 8 days after my surgery. Right. Okay. I had lost 19 pounds in the 8 days. So you'll start to notice it more and more and more. And just to give you a good indication where you're going to notice it first, you're going to notice it up top. I was in a 44 triple D, and now I'm in a 34C. So that's where you're going to, and then as my kids walked up one day, my son hugged me, and he's like, "Oh, Mom, your muffin top is gone." I didn't even know what a muffin top was. I had to Google it, okay? That's sad. But that's the way it is. You know, kids, you know how they are. They're going to say whatever's on their little minds. I love them. Muffin top. Mine was like a busted can of biscuits. Okay. Number 19 comes from Penny. How long was your hospital stay, and how did they manage your pain? My hospital stay was 3 days. Pain management, they had me on Dilaudid through my IV, which is a very strong painkiller, and I got that every 8 minutes. I had morphine in my IV. I got every 13 minutes, and I got a Dilaudid pill every 4 hours. Let me just be the first to say, it doesn't matter how much they gave me, you're still going to have pain. That was my own experience, and you may be different. If you are, that is great, because nobody wants to hurt at all. So if they ever legalize marijuana for medical use, I'm all for it, guys. Okay, number 20 comes from Anita. When did you get to drive after your surgery? Well, Anita, I had my tube taken out 8 days after my surgery, my second drain tube. My aunt drove me there and drove me home. She is a speed demon, and she had me hitting them floorboard brakes, and I was determined right then, wasn't nobody going to drive me no more. But to give your body time to heal, I would say about 2 weeks, give or take. It's just how you feel comfortable about driving after the surgery. And guys, like I said, I hope I have answered your questions. Keep them coming. I love answering these questions. If there's anything that you want to comment about, by all means, drop that comment. Love to see them. You can always shoot me an email at katie.judkins, JUDKINS1@AOL.com. Or you can follow me right here on YouTube, whichever you want. So I hope you guys have enjoyed my very first live broadcast. And it's because of you guys that I'm getting to do this. And so I hope to keep it going and let you guys see the progress I'm making. I would stand up right now, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm hunkered down in my bedroom today because it is like 20 degrees outside. And after you've lost 116 pounds, you get cold real easy. I mean, like I have like the cold feet syndrome now. And they don't get warm anymore. And my hands are cold. My everything's cold. So that's why I'm just kind of hanging out today in the bedroom. I'm not going to get out nowhere. But so anyways, thank you guys. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful day.